No, I mean, it was a used wicket, but a pretty good surface really, as we saw. I mean, they got plenty out of it in the first half of the match, and and conditions, I guess they change as they go under lights and things, and that's what we've seen throughout this competition. That's fine. That's what you expect, and they played really well. So I mean, it's disappointing to get to this stage and not go further. But also at the same time, you sort of reflect on, the 7 weeks rather than, a couple of small moments, and we lost to a better side. Yeah, I mean, look, India are playing seriously good cricket. They're a class side at the top of their game, and to come out in a semi-final and
স্মুথ শেভিং এর জন্য শুধুমাত্র কুল, নাথিং এলস.
Phones off, please. To come out into a semi-final and continue and repeat what they've been doing throughout this competition shows where they're at as a team. And I mean, they certainly put us under a lot of pressure in that first half. That was tough. There wasn't much in the surface for us, and we were trying to defend large parts of that. So credit certainly to the way that they played, and also in that second half, proud of the fight. Really, it was tough. A lot of movement, with the new ball and those sorts of things. So to give ourselves a bit of a sniff, although a lot of things had to go our way, was a fair effort. And I think reflecting on, whatever it's been, 7 weeks, I suppose, of cricket, I think as a side, it can be quite proud of the effort that's gone into getting to where we are, and it just didn't quite happen for us today. Yeah, for India's next match, they're the best team in the world, and they're all playing their best cricket. So that's tough, And I think we see in cricket often it's surrounded with failure and how you deal with it. And the way they've played throughout this tournament's been incredible. They haven't missed a beat really, and to come into a semi-final, you go through your round robin and you try and get to this stage, and it starts again. But the way they came out and played. Shows the mindset that they have in the space that they're in, and I've got no doubt they'll go into that next match full of confidence. Yeah, I mean, you don't. Yeah, losing's, it'd be a bigger smile if I'd won, but at the same time, you appreciate the fact that India were outstanding today, and we try and focus on our cricket, not just on one day, but for a period of time, and that's how I try and reflect on our time here. I know it's still quite recent, and it is disappointing without a doubt to not go further, but in terms of taking steps forward as a team and wanting to do it at the right times, there was a lot of good stuff, but that blue machine keeps rolling, and they were too good for us today, and we gave ourselves some opportunities in the second half. But it wasn't to be, and they thoroughly deserved their win.